Hi there, it's John from Warrior 76. I'd like to give you a little insight into what we call our Warrior 76 Mindset Live event. There are a number of things regarding the event that we do that no one else does. One section of the live event, we look at 7 ways or 7 truths or 7 musts that you must do in order to change, to make internal change. And I'm very briefly going to take you through those 7 principles. On the live event, we take time to investigate each one. Number 1 of the 7 truths is that if you want your outer world to change, you must first change your inner world. In other words, if you want the things that you own, your car, the house, the relationship, if you want them to change, you've first got to change what goes on inside your own mind. You have to change your way of thinking. The material things, the external things won't change until and unless you make a conscious effort to change inside. That's number 1. Number 2 is that your past does not determine your future. It's where you're headed is more important. Let me repeat that again. Your past does not determine your future. Doesn't matter what background you come from, rich or poor, you have an ability to turn your life around and make the most of it. And it doesn't matter what's happened in the past, it's completely irrelevant. So your past does not have any determination or any bearing on what lies ahead. Truth number 3, here's a big one, and it's your willingness to move outside of your comfort zone. So it's your willingness to move outside of your comfort zone that will determine what your future holds. If you want to stay inside your comfort zone, you will always get what you've always got. The only way that you can change and get things that are different is to move outside of your comfort zone. So number 4 in the 7 truths, to me, is probably the most important. And it's simply this: without action, nothing happens. I hear people say that knowledge is power. Well, it isn't. Knowledge is only potential power. It only becomes power when you take action. You can plan and plot and scheme and get as many business plans as you want together. You can put them on paper, you can put them onto your laptop. Until and unless you action those plans, nothing happens. Number 4 is you must take positive, massive action for anything to change in your life. It doesn't happen all by itself. Number 5 is simply this: luck is what happens when opportunity meets preparation. And don't be fooled, luck plays a big part in most successful people's lives, and here's the difference. They're not just sat waiting for luck to happen. They've prepared. They've got goals. They've got aims. They know exactly where they need to be. And when that lucky break comes, they know straight away it's a lucky break. I've prepared for this. They're not sat watching TV. They're not sat doing nothing, expecting that lucky break to come, saying, nothing ever happens, I never get any luck. Well, you'll get the luck when you prepare for it. You will attract the kind of luck that you want once you've put the preparation in for it. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So number 6 is that any challenge or test that you have in your life, just remember, it's there for a reason. It's there to test your resolve. It's there to test, do you have the strength and the stamina to continue in the face of adversity? There is an old saying that anyone can steer the ship when the sea is calm. That simply means that when the sea starts to get choppy, have you got what it takes to control that ship, to keep it on track? Number 6 is that if you're facing choppy waters, if you're facing difficulty and adversity, it's a test. It's a test to see whether you have got what it takes to follow through. So number 7, my all-time favourite. The only limits that you have are self-imposed. Think about that for a minute. The only limits that you have are self-imposed. That simply means what goes on inside here will determine your future success or failure. And we put limits on ourselves. We tell ourselves that we can't do this. We tell ourselves that that's not for us. We're not good enough for that. You've then put a limit on yourself. Remember, the only limits that you have are self-imposed. They're the ones that you have placed on yourself. There we have it. You have all 7 truths. My recommendation is to play them daily. Listen to this message every single day and make sure that you're taking action on every single one, every single day. Thank you for listening.